Okay, hello Dragons. This is my business idea that I hope to start off after university. It's called Strongest Possible Self. What is Strongest Possible Self? So Strongest Possible Self is my sports injury prevention company, okay? So what it is, it's aspiring to increase the understanding and the accessibility of injury prevention techniques with youth athletes, such as himself there. Okay, so what we deliver. We deliver an elite experience at a young age, okay? So what that involves is a two-part process of an injury screening process. So I get the clients up in front of me, I scan them head to toe, finding their strengths and their weaknesses. And from that initial contact, I then go on to then show through a personal training, a tailored training program, okay? Okay, so why is this important? What I'm talking about is already out there, but it's for elite athletes. So there's lots of research on how to prevent injury, but youth athletes do not get any of this until they reach that elite level. And my argument is the world of sport is very dangerous and unprotected for many. My qualifications, I'm a level 2 swimming instructor, so this is where my passion for youth development started from. I've been swim coaching for 3 years now. I'm a level 2 gym instructor, so also have some knowledge in the gym, and I'm currently doing a sports science degree. So my further education, I plan to do a master's at Cardiff Met doing sports rehabilitation. That will help me with the screening process that I mentioned at the start. I'll be more qualified to do more hands-on screening process to find their strengths and weaknesses. And I also plan to do a level 3 personal training course. So again, more qualifications in the gym. High standard. This idea stemmed from my own personal experience. So when I was 15 years old, I ripped my AC joint in my shoulder. When I was 17, I dislocated my knee playing rugby. And again, playing rugby, I ripped my meniscus and my cruciate ligament, anterior cruciate ligament, ACL. So if you haven't noticed already, the reason I put this picture up again is I stand with a slope with my shoulder, and that's never going to go away. That was because I was in a tackle or in a ruck and I rolled over, and all I had to do was do some simple strengthening exercises to my rotator cuff, so outwards and upwards, real simple stuff. I wasn't subject to that at the age of 15. And moving on to my dislocation, I dislocated my knee and I went back to sport too quickly, resulting in my meniscus and ACL damage. Okay, so this is was my ACL. That happened from me doing a simple side step in rugby. My whole body weight, stepped, knee went in, completely gone. So that was 2 operations, 2 years out of sports. After my physio cleared me for my dislocation of my knee, he sent me back into the world of sport without doing simple movement-specific patterns. So this is an example here. It is a simple single leg loading technique specific to ACL injuries. So all it is you have single leg and you do a squat. Okay, so that was perfect. So it's stuff like excessive arm movement, trunk alignment, wobbling, and if you don't get a perfect mark, so if you don't get zeros all in these boxes, you will not be allowed to take part in sport, let alone rugby. Okay, so for me, I feel like it's too late. I've made it in the elite development squad for men's rugby, so that means I get strength and conditioning 3 times a week, training 3 times a week, and full access to physiotherapy. My argument is that it's too late. My shoulder will never be fixed properly again, and my knee, I'll have osteoarthritis when I'm older, so I look forward to that. So I started rugby when I was 10 years old, I'm 21 now, and so that's 9 years of unprotected sport. Okay, so warning. The key word is reduce. I can reduce injuries, I can't eliminate them completely. So for example, I'm not playing rugby now until Christmas because I've actually fractured my 2 ribs. So although I feel like I'm quite capable in intervention, not all injuries can be prevented, so that needs to be very important and clear. So what I've done so far is I've made my brand and I've created multiple videos of intervention that can be accessible at homes. So I am involved in LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. Okay, so that's the exclusive video. I haven't actually posted that yet, so you'll first people see that, which is quite exciting. That first one was intervention screening. So my argument is on Instagram, people just think they diagnose themselves. So how do you know you're weak? So this is my ankle stability. So you watch that video first and do the measurements and see, oh crap, my ankle is weak. So then you go on to my next video, part 2, is the training protocol. So again, another 1 minute video. My projections, so my first year in business, I would hope to keep it quite close-knit, having good relations with schools, clubs, etc., and have just a 7 clientele basis, okay? So in 3 years, I hope to employ more intervention specialists and to expand the business, and greater than 5 years, I hope to expand my business across the country. So this would mean, with my growing reputation, I would make a product that can be accessible for coaches and teachers alike, that they can provide a very simple but clear intervention screening process. I like to call it the Matrix for now, but I haven't gone into production yet, so that'll be in the next 5 years. I am Tristan Griffiths, and this is Strongest Possible Self. Thank you for listening.